God, the animation in this game looks so good. Just randomly, it's like, oh, here we go.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The city of water.
Okay, that was a little weird.
Ryanhaven.
Yes! Yep, there's that one guy.
Sancta Cadeau.
There's that
Brought us
dickhead.
Quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks
I have the
at my
best
side,
head.
There is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog.
Holy crap, dude, the thumbnail for your stream was an anime guy, and from afar I thought the fairy was naked. Hey, man. I wouldn't put it past the JRPG for being a little too horny. That is wild that that's a thumbnail that they picked. Because I literally just got to that part.
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some.
It has been a while. I'm glad to see you back.
Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunner.
I did take a small break. I haven't streamed in like a little over a week, but I'm back now.
All just piffling about
I did
with
not. I have not got it yet.
Only a
I actually don't even have chat box on.
Real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make.
I kind of spent a lot of money in a short period of time with Dragon Ball and then this game, so I need to cool on the spending money on video games front for a little bit.
You'll see, eh? One day I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies. If it isn't the walking headache. Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heisme fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight.
I think them picking those colors isn't really helping.
Come, Hector.
And that was...
A candidate.
Because that very light green can sometimes blend into their skin tone.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me.
Dude, Heisme is the coolest and yet cutest character in this game.
Find ourselves some lodging.
He's the most well-mannered and well-spoken good boy.
This is a joy.
Alright, we are in a new city. Are we even allowed to do anything yet? I doubt it.
Hey,
Hey.
good grief.
Huh?
This fellow.
Okay. Oh.
Can we talk?
Yeah, we're helping.
Hey. Hey.
Some sort of secret to the store. What do you...
Hey.
Hmm. I'm assuming we can get the information from the inn. We should probably just go there, because I doubt it's going to let us just walk around.
Hey, mister.
Why did they say?
My money's on Santa Fe's 40. You little bastard. My money's on Santa Fe's 40.
Yeah, it's nice. You can also get on your sword and ride it like a skateboard. Which, of course. It's like, why could you not?
Need a ride? Good choice.
I may not be going fast as Sonic or Shadow the Hedgehog, but I can go fast as this guy.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's honestly very cool that it shows up wherever we are. That is a Holy Poop Nuggets moment.
Leave it to me.
Thank you.
All right then.
Alright, well I don't really like this. Okay.
The tool of the state.
What?
Okay, over here. I guarantee that's gonna be our option either way.
Hey,
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna get the shit one. The one I just went to.
I guess. Huh?
Do an ollie.
I see. What?
What?
oh, this blooming heat.
What is it you require?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah?
What do I do?
my fault for skipping ahead.
Enjoy your stay.
Kind of freaky.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all
So we
this,
hope.
we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What
His
are
little
we
walk.
without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Roussant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear, for Roussant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I
Hey, it's our friend.
all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coppers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our help.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer.
Geezer.
Just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
It's a dope ass aquarium in the center.
King, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round. Woo! Next round's on Loveless.
Loveless.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
God, get his ass.
Goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too? Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Yeah, what he said.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Oh, do I actually get a fish?
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why?
She's gonna love it.
Tis delicious. The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
Sounds awful.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
It's a delicacy.
You just made that up, didn't you? Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready? Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose. Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you. All right?
Alright. The thing's still moving, I just noticed.
Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Okay.
Eesh.
My apologies.
Definitely should save. We haven't saved at all in a while. First save of the stream. Rest. I wonder who's going to interrupt our slumber. Never mind. Maybe they're not doing that as often anymore because of how often it happens at the beginning of the game. Awesome.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. Tis a precarious position.
No. I'll come.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What?
They're already there.
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself! Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first, and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctuaress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and cream to get myself through.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk? Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Yes. I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
Hell yeah. It's kind of cool.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with his and her highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania.
Okay, come on.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church, Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
Is this a fucking fish?
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow.
Okay, that's pretty smart.
Strength
I admit that's smart.
in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start. Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Gross.
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladell, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next.
Okay.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea? Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Bro, you didn't even kill it yourself.
Expected anything less. His Eminence Borden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all...
At least Louis kills his own.
All I hear is gratitude.
Warden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
Hey, everyone else gotta do their own fucking thing.
A huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Bardon, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, That's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Forden do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here
Oh,
in
what?
Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Wild.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Yeah, we kind of like that. Oh, we're only at 49. How do we get up higher? We just have to do side quests or something?
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
We were passing on the course
Nice.
of human hunt. You gave a most distinctive show.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe.
Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
No. We only read it wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Well, it's
Do you suppose
fucking
we have
villain.
his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves. I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon. So stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Pog?
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
I'm starting to feel bad for this guy.
What's so special about those fools?
I feel like he's not going to hit top 20.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a trap. Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Maybe...
Yeah, somehow I doubt he'd literally carve incriminating...
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Joanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved.
Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club.
Dude, the way he talks just cracks me up every time.
Outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis had a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
Let's hurry.
Boy there.
Okay.
Well met, eh? Wonderful. Rain. What am I gonna do?
Dear me!
Stop!
Who's that? No clue.
How's it going? I'll handle it.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in. Make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Oh, everyone's looking.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I'd treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
All right, a bit much. Ease off. You know there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I'm in love with Juno.
I admire Master Luis's power. What? As an elder? Want to get a little payback on the world too, do you?
Despite having been a general, he has Parapus as some of his closest allies. That alone marks a man worth following.
Huh.
Whatever. You got some brass to you, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Gladel ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments and, well, you know how that ends.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Yeah, you're finally tasked to do something.
Assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
So?
Where's this going?
All right, then.
I honestly forgot.
Luis.
Worship Harbor. Okay.
Hello there.
Just immediately drew a blank of what I was like, what?
Incredible.
Hey! Sam!
Huh.
Got it. Seriously.
We're off.
Okay. It's almost like its own fucking dungeon.
You lip.
Check this out.
At last. If I...
Indeed.
Understood.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm leaving.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
And yet...
How much do you need?
Just want items if possible.
You're not serious.
Look at...
Hey!
Got it.
I imagine this has to be a dungeon later on.
What in the...
Yeah?
I see.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Oh, nice.
Dude, the place is pretty massive, especially in comparison to ours.
No.
What's the meaning of this?
Don't even try it.
Understood?
Okay. Can't wait to beat you up later.
Seriously.
Here.
All right.
Hey.
Like, I feel like I would remember the ferry.
A beautiful city, Briarhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come. Here we go.
This is our moment.
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him.
Okay.
Not that my victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to save it.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic?
The king is not a god. There is always a way. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. It might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate. Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Yeah.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Oh, we have some free time. Like that.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide! Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. course they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters, and we thought in case you needed...
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again? A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big, and now I know where it is.
For another time, then.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Yeah.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a near solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
Sure.
We'll just have to make it work.
You truly mean that?
Hey, Stroll's plans haven't messed up
We're
yet.
jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
That reminds me.
Yes.
I see.
May I speak?
Got it?
I just want to.
Look at that.
Do we get time off, downtime, or not? We are ending soon, though. I need to make some dinner for work tomorrow. dinner to eat tonight so I can go to bed before work tomorrow. That's what I meant to say.
Even so,
Yes.
I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
Ah. Time is the offensive. You'll need to keep your battles short. Defeating the officers in a certain number of turns. All the officers are quite strong. Okay.
Then
Got it.
Okay, so we do have downtime, sort of, to
Let's focus.
yeah, to infiltrate. Okay.
Let's head there.
Okay. Oh, so no. Okay. Not technically down. All right. Back at streaming. I waited a long time to stream again. I'm gonna lie. Going back to work has been rough, and also being assessed with the new Call of Duty has been also rough.
Oh, what should I do?
Hello, Doug.
Huh? Oh, what a pity.
Liberation Forest.
If you can help.
Okay.
give it a shot.
Hopefully we can get a bounty that is there.
We'll face danger here.
Well met, eh?
Let's just go inside the tavern. Talk to you.
Want in on this?
Oh, we kind of need all these, huh? That is all my money.
Fancy a bit of info? Just between us.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Fancy a bit of info? Just between us.
Okay, so just use magic on him. Thankfully, everyone has a way of using magic.
Just between us.
I guess so.
Okay, so we'll use the knight on that one.
Fancy a bit of info?
Come on.
Just between us.
Weak to electric, okay.
Thanks.
Fancy a bit of info? Just between us.
Okay, that'll be nice. All my money!
Just between us.
Got it.
Alright. We still haven't fully explored this town yet. That is not the button I wanted to use. Nope. There we go.
Alright then.
Remember how to play.
Go.
You, sir.
Greetings.
Well then.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
All right. Let's not.
Okay, never mind.
Alright then.
Let's go. Yeah?
Oh, this blooming heat.
Excuse me? Huh? No kidding. Yay! Huh? If so... Yay! All right.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot.
That one won't be too hard to do.
Alright then.
Okay. Just go talk to this guy up here.
Yeah?
Okay.
That's how it's gonna be.
The toothbrush of Hygienia.
Let's give it a shot. That's where
Okay.
you want to go.
A village.
Ooh.
I just can't stand it.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, we also need
Alright then.
a bounty board. Which is somewhere. I don't know. Have I explored everywhere in this town? The whole boat thing kind of messed me up.
Need a ride? You want to go?
Alright then.
Not here.
Oi, you there! What?
Huh?
How come?
Truth be told.
Oh, this is what we do with the bugs, huh?
What's this? All good.
Okay.
Hey there.
Oh, I see one up there. So that's nice.
right? Amazing.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, I don't even know where to look for that. Oh, okay.
Was that? Hey!
I suppose.
Thank you. All right then.
Man, I'm just hitting all the wrong buttons.
Yep.
Hmm. Hmm.
What do you want to do?
God, okay, well, let's try this again.
What do you want to do? Amazing! Hang on!
God damn, I have to go back to the informant.
Ale, warrior.
Let's not.
Do you need some?
Let's.
Okay.
All right then.
Let's head back this way. I want to check to make sure I got all the spots.
Fancy a ride?
Okay, we got that way.
Nice and easy. Oi. All right then.
Okay, we already got this one.
Oi. Right. What is it? All right then.
Ah, another new spot. Got it.
Wonder if I could have been one of Lewis's men.
Say this.
I'm in trouble now.
Hmm? Oh, yeah?
Um,
I'm in trouble now.
Another place to do the tower.
Please?
Let's give it a shot.
That seems difficult.
Get prepared. That reminds me. Say there.
Anything else to do here? Oh, there's the board up there.
All right then.
Keep getting lost.
Blast this heat.
Welcome.
Okay. That one's also.
This is what I got.
You know, we just got like so many things to do now.
Show me what you've got.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's see here. And right there's a labyrinth.
At least they're connected.
Got it.
What's this do? Oh yeah, we don't need that.
All right then.
Okay.
Well met, eh?
Well met, eh? Okay, this should be the last place I possibly didn't go to.
All right then.
Okay, now we're good. So we just gotta go to the inn.
Let's go.
Get some more information. What am I doing?
Fancy a bit. Wanted. Just between
No kidding.
wanting on this.
Dude. So many places to go.
And there's a campground.
Just between us.
Okay. Now go back to the Coliseum.
Let's go.
Talk to this guy.
Amazing. Hang on. Hang on.
What? Thought we had a...
Amazing. Hang on.
Okay, we have to go there. Got it.
All right
Okay.
Where to?
Check here. Is there any quests around the town? No.
All right then. Where to?
What about here? We have to go to the cathedral anyways.
Let's go. Come to think of it.
Forgot what the fishmonger thing was. Where was it? Oh. So to the actual church, but what about the... This is what this, okay. I feel like I've ran around here once before and I couldn't find him. But maybe it's like a night thing?
Now what am I to do?
Might just be wasting my time.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he? Well met, eh?
So I believe I talked to everybody here once before.
How tragic.
Is the kid...
How tragic.
Oh, never mind.
Welcome.
Regolith Grand Cathedral.
What'll I do?
Okay, then we go this way. Why did I go in here? Am I dumb? Yes. Yes, I am. I am very dumb.
Yeah?
What's up? And what do... So foolish. Our business is done. I do appreciate your assistance.
Nice. Well, it's twice in a row I hit in the stick to sprint, even though I know that was the wrong button. I'm all over the place. I'm so used to sprinting in Call of Duty. So I need the flower.
How about a
No.
predictable? Yes,
What is it?
Hey! Come on!
Okay. It's not bad at all. I should also purify some things through here.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to keep doing that. Okay, those quests are done now too.
All right then.
So we go back to the pot. And we turn in some quests. Right? Am I dumb?
Let's go!
We got some tolerance.
All right.
I think we have to reach what, top 24? Maybe it's top 12. I can't remember.
All right then.
And where's Stroll at? Because his quest is done. What? Stroll, I have. Oh, you just start the quest. Got it. Question is, do we do the side stuff now, or do we go on to the main quest? Not that. Okay, so that's 5 stars. But I think it's smart to at least get kind of far in it. Because, we don't want to be out of time. If that makes sense. Where's the thing at?
Let's go.
There we go. I am so unorganized right now. Let's save.
What now?
Let's save for that button. Hey, silly YouTubers, this part is over. You get the rest of it tomorrow. But if you want to join us live so you can stop waiting, come join the Twitch. It's in the description. Bye-bye.